We're recording.
Hi, Flosstube. I'm Carrie.
I'm Whitney.
I'm Sarah.
And we are Three Trail Stitchers.
We really are.
We're still here. It's been a while. I feel like it's been a long while, but it probably has been, 3 weeks?
I thought it had been maybe 4, maybe.
I think it's been a month.
Well,
we lose track of time.
we're not good at keeping track. But we're back. It's Christmas Eve, so if you celebrate, Merry Christmas. So if you don't, enjoy your day.
Enjoy your day. Have a great day.
Have a great day.
So,
Sorry, had to get
anyway.
some stuff.
We're all a little tired.
We are.
Okay. We're going to get into it because we have somewhat of a lot.
I don't have anything, but I'll explain why.
Well, fully finished objects. So, you have a thing from
Woo!
Sarah.
Oh,
You gotta move that.
Oh, sorry, glare. I'm sorry if there's a glare. We had snow, so it's like very
Yeah, it's
glary, sunny.
Yeah.
So
we're
doing this
sorry.
a lot.
Yeah, if we're doing.
So I made Christmas presents for people for Christmas, and I made this for Whitney.
It's amazing.
This is
awesome.
from Tiny Modernist. It's part of the I don't know what they're called. It's the nighttime. She did a series of daytime stitches and nighttime stitches, and this is one of the nighttime ones.
It makes you think of
So-
like a
And of course, I was gonna finish
like
it.
the lunar moth or something. Like
Yeah.
that.
I was gonna finish it, and so I took it over to Mom's, and so she could show me how to finish it, and then she just ended up finishing it.
Because even though sometimes
Yeah.
she doesn't want to admit it, she's just like Mimi.
Yeah,
It's just easier.
yeah.
It's just easier to do it yourself.
And Sarah made me this book.
Don't look at the stitching.
The stitching is fine.
No, it's not.
A project bag book.
There was a bobbin tension issue about halfway through. I didn't notice till I was done.
It's wonderful. It's amazing.
So, we know, everybody out there knows Punky Pearls makes the best. They're wonderful. She has nothing to worry about at all.
I think it's amazing.
I'm glad you like it.
What do you put in it? Like foam?
It's a double-sided interfacing that's it's thick.
It's there. That's cool. I love it.
All right, those are our fully finished objects.
Yeah, I don't have
think
any
that's
fully
it. I don't think I
finishes.
have anything else. Well, I mean, stuff that I can show.
I have some fully finished objects, but I can't show them this week. But we're gonna be together again next weekend, so hopefully
Yeah.
I'll be able to show them then.
Oh yeah, that would be nice. We could show them.
Do you have your needle book? Because I could show that.
No, I didn't bring it. I'll bring it next week. I have it in my cart.
Whatever. Something I could have shown, but now I can't.
Poor Sarah.
I'll
Poor
bring it next-
Sarah.
I'll bring it
All
next
right.
week.
So finishes. I have quite a few finishes. What is this?
I have nothing. I shouldn't even be on today.
Oh, I have quite a few finishes. So, 2 of them are at Mom's. I did a whole bunch of I got in a Christmassy thing, and I did 5 of the Stitching with the Housewives, the little tiered tray tidbit Christmas patterns. They have a ton of them.
Oh, you did 5 of them?
Yeah.
Wow.
I did 2 on blue,
nuts.
which are at Mom's, and I'll try to get those and show them next week. And then I did 3 on black, all on the same piece of not serged black. It's just gonna.
In
Really
true
annoy
Stitching with the
everyone.
Housewives fashion.
Yeah. So I did.
Excuse me.
Here Comes Santa Claus.
I really like those.
Yeah.
They were really enjoyable to stitch, and they're small.
Have you seen
they're
the
all like
rounds, the animals?
No.
they're really
So
cute. Yeah, you would like those.
Yeah, they're farm animals.
I did I'll Be Home for Christmas. And then I did this one, which I think is adorable. This hot cocoa with the reindeer.
That reindeer is.
Yeah, and like the
amazing.
Santa mug too.
Yes.
This was probably my favorite one to do. Although I did not enjoy filling in this, because after doing all these where it's like pretty quick, and then to have to fill in that blue, which is not that big, but I was like,
I like fill-in stuff. Yeah.
and then I finished. Memphis Sarah had her birthday, and she did a sal that was it #Fancy Lady B-Day sal? Fancy B-Day sal?
You know,
Something like
Memphis
that.
Sarah, who actually had a birthday sal and actually carried through with it, unlike the 3 of us.
Yeah.
We announce birthday sals, we don't
Yeah.
do nothing.
Yeah, that's us. So I pulled out my suffragette from Teresa Gill Designs because I had finished all the stitching but was avoiding the back stitching like the plague. And I finished it.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. It really is.
So it's back stitch now.
I bet that.
Which really went, I mean, it maybe took me like 2 days to do all the back stitch. And it's got beads, so there's
That's
beads
why you
like
should
on her
get your
shoes.
Judith Kirby out and just.
I know. Yeah.
I think that frame we saw yesterday would be perfect.
Yeah, I need to take it and,
Yeah.
because I don't know, it might be too, I don't know, it might work. So anyway, so that's done. And then I stitched, no, where's the one I stitched? Oh, there it is. Another one of these fabulous women in history, the single ones. I did Wangari Maathai. Oh, there's my phone. My ringtone is Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow. So I have a few of these single ones to do.
Big red bowl for the potato salad. Okay, bye.
Yeah, so I have a couple more. There's a, which I don't own yet. There's a Florence Nightingale.
Oh, that would be a good one.
And, oh, what's the other one? There's another one. Oh, Ada Lovelace, which I would like to do. So, anyway, so I did one of those because those are separate. And then I had pulled out at the beginning of Christmas, I think after Thanksgiving, I pulled out my Hard Candy Christmas, which I commissioned, I guess, from Fiddlesticks AU back in 2020.
And she was like, I'm still not gonna finish it probably.
And that's when I started it, and then I finished it, and so I put 2022. You can't really see down at the bottom.
It's amazing.
It is. So
It is
good.
so Carrie's colors.
Yeah. So I finished that, and then it's been a while, guys, and I've had time to stitch. I stitched this, which I can't remember. Siren Stitchworks is who it's by. This suffragette. This is the one of the wrong side. This is part of the motto for the Revolution, which was Susan B. Anthony's magazine. So I stitched that, and I really enjoyed this because it was all in one color. I really like this fabric. This is 16 count sea spray, which I want to get more of. This is, I think,
Is it just a Zweigart?
I believe so. Yeah, I liked it. I like stitching on it. This is, I'm showing you the back, which is awful. Fabrics by Stephanie, I think. It's like an opalescent pink. This is, I think, Peaceful Purple from Zweigart. This, I don't remember what this is, but it's like clouds and then just cheap.
Oh, it's Fabric Flare. I think it's the bride.
The bride's
bridesmaids.
Yeah, okay, yeah. And that's my finishes. I did a lot. I'm
I
with
actually
it.
have, 3 or 4. So I finally finished my Christmas vacation quote.
We can't remember if we showed it or not.
I can't remember if I showed
And
it. I
it's
think
worth
I
a
was
show.
almost done.
It's worth a show no matter what.
It's Picture This Plus, but I can't remember the name of the fabric. 14 count, so.
I love that.
It's
I do too.
finally done. And then I just did this little buffalo plaid deer.
It's
It's
so
a whole
cute.
ornament set, and it's just on Fiddler's cloth, but that's the only one I got done because it's kind of like difficult to stitch, you know? Like,
Yeah,
because I tried to do like all the black and then go back and do all the red.
Yeah.
And that's probably not the easiest way to do it. And then I stitched this
I love this.
sleigh
I love him so much.
being pulled by bats by Bad Witch.
Yes.
Design?
No,
Bad
Bad
Stitch.
Stitch.
Bad Stitch, that's it. And this is Fabric Flare Dark Stormy Sky.
I love that.
Yeah, I know, and I have quite a bit of it left. It's
That's a
like whole
perfect
piece.
color, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so. And I think those are all my finishes. That the rest of them are Christmas presents that I didn't bring with me, so. That's it.
I think I showed my turkey vest last time. It's
Yes.
finished.
Yes.
I just need to put it together. And like I said, I have a couple fully finished things that are waiting to be opened. And that's it. I was stitching on Christmas stuff and I didn't get anything else stitched the last couple weeks. So
All right. Whips. Whip. Cool whip. Okay, I only have one whip. And I decided I was gonna, I lost my needle.
It's behind it.
Oh, thank goodness. That's never a good feeling. I decided I wanted a snow day start because we got our first snow in Kansas City, which, I mean, it wasn't, the temperatures were the crazy part. But the I'd say we got 3 inches. I don't even know if we got 3.
I don't think
I
we got
don't
that
know if
much.
we got
Yeah,
3
maybe 2 inches of snow.
Enough to make the roads crappy because
Yes.
our
Well,
wind
it was the
chills.
temperatures.
Yeah, our wind chills the last 2 days were like -30,
Yeah,
close to that.
they were.
So, which we ain't built for that.
No.
I mean, people think that this is when we are not Midwestern. Like Missouri, we're somewhere, especially Kansas City, we're somewhere in between that Midwestern, Southern. Like Southerners think we're Midwestern, and Midwesterners think we're Southern. So when it comes to temperatures, like we are not prepared.
No, not for that kind of cold. No way.
And I mean, we get snow, but not like we used to when we were kids.
Yeah, no.
Hashtag climate change. So my snow days start. I went back and forth about a bunch of different ones, but then I decided to do Let's Talk Winter by Hands On Designs, and I got all of this done in the last like 2 days, and then this morning I stitched flakes.
You don't have very much more to go. I
You
mean,
don't.
This is about half. I think I might
Okay.
be a little more than half. But I'm really enjoying it, and I'm probably going to end up. I'm not a very good person to do like a certain day stitch because when I get into something, I just want to keep stitching on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I decided if I finish it, then if we have more snow days after I finish it, I'm gonna start Let's Talk Spring because by then I'll be in the mood for
yeah, that's a good idea.
spring. So not technically snow, but something to get me through the snow.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm
that's a good idea because it'll be good colors.
Yeah,
and-
Yeah.
I really enjoy it, and it's words, so it goes quickly, but also I like I like stitching on charcoal and black, but I like the little hints of color she adds.
Yeah.
Like I think the snowman's really cute. Oh, what am I doing?
I don't know.
Losing my mind. So that's my only current whip.
I can't believe you have a sock monkey.
Yeah, you gave me the sock monkey.
Did I? Carrie doesn't like
She
sock.
doesn't like sock monkeys. Okay, so I have 2. This is the
I love it.
Halloween wreath from Frosted Pumpkin.
It's so good on that fabric.
It
It really
is.
is. What fabric is that?
Bee Stitch Me, and I think it's called Paranormal.
It's like the colors
perfect.
are perfect.
Yeah. I'm glad I had it in my stash. And then the Little Stitcher does a series, and I can't remember if it's like horror legends, Halloween horror legends,
Something like that.
Something like that. And she did the Countess Bathory and Jack the Ripper.
The Lady in White.
The Lady
Right?
in White is one of them, and
Gray lady.
I can't remember. Anyway, she did Bloody Mary this time, so I found a piece of Blood Spatter Ada, which I was super happy about, and started it the other
Whitney
night.
loves her blood spattered Ada.
I do, and I can't find it anywhere.
Your back stitching's really good.
Thank you. It's because it's just a tiny bit. I
Yeah.
can handle tiny bits, but when I have to
It looks really
I
good.
don't like to backstitch.
I like it. I like how your white actually shows up on that.
Yeah. Because the first
I
piece
wanna
of
do that
fabric I
one.
found was a white piece that I had ordered off Etsy,
Mhm.
and I was gonna try to tea dye it, but then I was afraid.
I think that's what I
It would
have is just a
run.
white piece.
Oh,
then I-
yeah.
This must have came in a box or something that I had ordered because I was digging through my stash and did like a little happy dance because I actually had some because all my other ones are done on.
I want to
blood
see your
spatter.
happy dance. Could you get up and do it
Little
for us,
happy
please?
dance,
Aw.
you know. But those are my whips.
I like it. I like that. I want to do that one.
So when I finished sewing and projects the other night, I wanted to work on some of my birds from Lindy Stitches from Bird Crush Club, but I realized I hadn't pulled any of the threads. So I had to grab something next to me, which happened to be a Lindy Stitches, and it was the Polar Bear Abode. I have all 4 of these, and I've stitched the hedgehog one, but I'm trying to show the pattern without, because her pattern is right next to it. So that's my start, and that's what I'm working on.
That's cute. But
That's
when
so
you just
cute.
have that stitched, it looks like a boombox.
It does look like a boombox. And I had to I just went all the way across with that blue. I wasn't even paying attention that the door comes up here, and I don't know. It was a night.
I love that fabric.
This
That's
is
that
This is
Fortnite fabric.
Fortnite.
Fortnite Fabrics, and it's called Breathtaking.
They still have some of it.
Well, and I have like an extra piece at home. I have 2 more pieces in here for the Vulture Villa, which I want to stitch, and
I like that one.
Eagle Manor, which I want to stitch. So they'll all be on the same one, and then I'm gonna do a little wall hanging.
I need to order more of their fabrics. I don't remember what I stitched on it, but I really enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
I like their fabric. I stitched a couple.
And that's
pieces.
all I have.
know what
and
it
I have
was.
a ton of
which I
plans,
haven't
but-
finished. My Sleepy Hollow,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
which which
That's
I did
it.
2 of the rows of.
That's
But I'm not ready to get out Halloween again. I don't think.
Yeah, it was weird. Like when I finished my Christmas things, I was like, I started the wreath and I was like, I'm not really feeling that. And then I saw this and I was like, no, we're gonna go with Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
So
She's all seasons.
she's all seasons.
Yeah.
She'll kill you anytime.
Anytime.
That's right. So what are we on to? Haul. I don't have a ton of haul. I
either.
ordered a piece of fabric from 123 just because I liked it. It's 16 count violet mist, and that's pretty true.
So are you
It's really
transitioning to 16 count?
No, I think it just I stitched one of the gifts I stitched was on 16 count, and I really enjoyed how it looked. And I have a lot of like big things planned, and
It would be better on
it's
16
yeah. At
count.
some point, you're
Yeah.
like, I don't have the wall space for bigger things, so if I can just shrink it down. Not to mention, like if you're switching, or if I'm stitching on like Swigert, like I can totally see the holes.
Yes, yeah.
Well, and on a lighter color too.
Like on an overdyed piece, it's sometimes hard for me because
Connie sent me a dyed, I think it's Picture This Plus. I think it's 18 count.
Oh.
And you can actually, like, I haven't stitched on it yet, but looking at it, you can
Yeah.
see the holes pretty well on it. So
Oh.
it's a great, like, spooky color.
I also ordered a piece of French Cafe Mocha, which I'm going to use for an upcoming plan, but it's not going to ship until January, like January 6th. And then I ordered my Let's Talk Winter so I could start it. So that's the finished part. And this is like, I'm here with pine, I haven't done trees.
You're easily halfway through.
Yeah. And I think
like
I might
the
even do the
littles.
littles.
Yeah.
Because you could like, you could just hang them.
Yeah.
Well, you
And
little
I love
pillow
these,
over
yeah.
in your thing, and I love how they do the patchwork with the
Yeah,
pillows.
that's really
Yeah,
cute.
that's beyond my...
It's not.
Capabilities.
I think you and I can figure it out without bossy mom.
Whatever. So anyway, I think that's. Oh, and then I got in my Advent from Whitney. I got
Well, I didn't know what you wanted.
This is my Advent. Not to mention, I also got floss. I haven't taken I opened the bags, but then I kept it in so I could show it, and now I'm like regretting leaving it in the bags because now I can't show it. So these are the flosses I got from Sarah from my Advent. In my Halloween.
Oh, the Halloween Advent. Yeah, these are great flosses.
Okay. I got this awesome fabric, which is some of that DMC printed fabric, which I love to stitch on. This is a lot of crinkling.
It is.
I got flosses, DMC flosses. Are the DMC flosses for my...
For your mermaid. Yeah, everything is for your
Oh.
mermaid.
These are interesting colors.
I picked it off what the thing said, so hopefully they're the right colors.
So some of you might remember a long time ago, not really, sometime this year, I bought Bella Filipina, it's called Soul Tropica?
Yeah, something like that.
Which is a tropical mermaid, and I'm determined to have it be like my first, fancy stitch. Well, Sarah and Whitney have kind of slowly been getting me the accoutrement, the things that I need
Yeah, because
to
this
finish
is,
this.
even though this isn't one Whitney gave you, that goes with the mermaid.
Yeah. And Whitney's like, oh, I think Carrie probably got bored with her Advent calendar, and I was like, nope, I just got more intimidated with each day. Because Sarah got me some floss back in my Halloween Advent.
Yeah, I just got her one of them.
And then Whitney has gotten me floss and beads. Sorry, I should have been ready. I was not ready. Well, we didn't show our Halloween Advent, so I was kind of like,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't
we
know if
didn't?
we're gonna do it.
Right, okay, yeah, well, here's your... These are her Halloween Advent flosses from Night Stalker Studio while she's emptying things. I got her Over the Rainbow, Truffle Shuffle, I got her two of them. Oh, I got her two of each. And then I got her two Soulmates.
Ooh, those are pretty.
Yeah.
First of all, she got me these awesome Christmas vacation chocolates that she got at Walmart. And they're really good.
There's going to be more crinkling
our
because
string.
I threw the bags on the floor, and apparently Shirley thinks that means that she needs to crinkle
She's
them all.
playing them.
She got me these adorable cat floss drops,
Where did
which
you
I
get
really
those?
like,
I
and I
love
like the
those.
Found them on
size.
Etsy.
I like the size of the hole too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she got me. You got me 3 needle minders.
Yes, I did.
Where's the other one?
The cat. Probably
Oh,
there.
over there. Okay, it's over there.
Don't need to
She got me this gorgeous Frida Kahlo needle minder, and this RBG needle minder, which I love.
Did you lose it?
I'm a needle minder person. I didn't lose it. It's sitting on that table. And then Sarah got me. I think this is the floss Sarah got me, or did you get me that one?
Sarah got you that one.
She got me this one, which is part of it. This is kelp, which is water lilies, which will be the first time I use water lilies as well. Here's my other needle minder, this space cat. DMC that goes with my mermaid.
Hopefully.
Well, I love that now. I mean, there are lots of like flowers. It's very like
Yeah.
greens and then these gorgeous water lilies that also go with my mermaid.
I think you only need one more water lily.
And that
And
one I
then
just bought. 'cause
This
it's pretty.
beautiful garden flamingo floss from it says Nora Grove Enterprises.
Yeah, I think that's what they were.
You got me something from them.
Yeah, yeah, like the pumpkin spice.
Yeah,
one
pumpkin
or
spice or
like
something. I have a ton of really
And
cool
then-
watercolors.
All these beads. There's so many beads in this mermaid. And they're all beautiful, but it's very intimidating. But my goal right now is to find fabric. That's been my struggle because in the picture it's done on a green, but it's not. It's like the computerized image. It's not the actual stitched.
Yeah.
And so I've like been going around Instagram seeing what people stitched it on, and I may have a green that works, or I might order a green from
That one green is really pretty.
Fabric Flare.
Yeah.
But I need to get all the rest of the flosses so that then I can like lay
Did
it
you
out
show
and
your
see.
needle minders?
I did show
Oh,
you
those are
later.
so
So
cute.
thank you, Whitney.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
almost knocked my cup
I just
over.
brought over my stitchy stuff because Sarah got me some lotion and some socks and some candy, some circus peanuts, which are amazing.
That was my idea. I was like, we should get her some circus peanuts.
These are my stitchy things. This is a tribal fire helmet by White Willow Stitching because my son is a firefighter.
That's really neat.
It is really cool. And then she bought me this pattern that says Felice Naughty Dog,
I have the cat version.
which I love. And then this one's by Bent Creek and it's called Halloween Arches,
Oh, it does come with the button.
yeah, which is amazing. And then she made me these 3 project bags too. A Goosebumps one and Scooby-Doo and a little puppy dog.
Okay, you have to open the Scooby Doo one.
Why?
Because
Because the inside is
the
amazing.
faces are right side up. Carrie got the first one I made where the faces are upside down.
I probably wouldn't have even noticed the faces being upside down if these are my stitchy things. And I think lotion, candy, socks. which
You
are
should
super
change
comfortable.
this so it looks like Nova.
Yeah, I thought about doing
Yeah.
it like gray and black. And
Mhm.
so thank you, Sarah. It was
You're
a
welcome.
wonderful advent box.
Carrie got me a lot of candy too. She got me some Lent elves, the little oh my god, that's like the best chocolate. in
Ooh,
the
I've never had
world.
those.
Oh, they're so
Yeah,
good.
they're good.
And then she got me like a little candy cane full of Reese's Pieces, which you can't like find Reese's Pieces anymore. She got me a little house, cute little elf house with Whoppers in it. Lots of candy. She knows her sister well. And then she got me a magnet that's the one-eyed snakes, which is the biker gang on Bob's Burgers, and it's supposed to be a car magnet, but it barely sticks to my refrigerator, so I'm really afraid to put it on my car because I don't want to lose it. And then she got me 2 Bob's Burgers needle minders. She got me a Yoda cocoa bomb, and when it bursts, it's supposed to look like the marshmallow is supposed to look like not Yoda. I'm sorry, Grogu, baby Yoda, Grogu. So I'm anxious to try that one.
What's it supposed to do when you?
Well, when you burst, the marshmallow that comes out is supposed to look like Grogu.
Oh, I didn't realize.
I'm gonna bring
that
that next
Fancy.
Saturday for us.
Yeah.
And she got me this really cool box of little note papers that's Grogu, and And then she got me, it's a tarot card. It's the Lovers. That's Bob and Linda. And then she got me all right, which is Linda. She got me this Birds in the Round pattern. I love these patterns. I have like 3 or 4 and haven't stitched any.
I got that floss for that.
Oh, for that one? Ooh, okay.
That would be so pretty.
That floss for that one. That will be very pretty.
Sorry, I just
And I may do that on some of this.
Ooh, that would be pretty.
Yeah, like against kind of a night.
I'm glad you didn't have
Dusky
this one
sky.
because I really thought you had one.
No, I don't. And then she got me this burnt orange because she knows I love my pumpkin colors. That's a great one. And then Jeanette Douglas Fall Shaker Box.
I like that one.
And I chose that color randomly, but Sarah said it's
But it's
part of
actually in it. It's one of the colors.
Is it really?
Yes.
That's
Like I
funny.
opened it up thinking,
it. Way to go, me.
Way to go, Carrie. So I think burnt orange is the first color. And I probably will buy
brain
the
on
fancy
bread.
flosses to do this. I actually looking at the fancy flosses.
I
I think
thought that
I
was
have
really
half
pretty.
of them. I love this, and I would love. I'll have to see if I can find a shaker box.
Yeah, do you think does she do all seasons?
I think
You
she
guys probably
might.
know.
You guys probably know, but she might. I'll need to get on and look. I love Jeanette Douglas's patterns.
Yeah.
And then, since we're doing this, I bought the Night Stalker Calling Advent box. It was like $85, $87, which for everything I got is not bad at all. I will be buying from them again next year. So I got this bag. Naughty nice, I tried.
Cute.
That's cute.
This bag, which is Christmas Stitch Time.
Cross stitch time.
Cross stitch time. Jesus.
You know, Christmas cross stitch.
Christmas
It's
cross
whatever.
stitch.
Christmas
whatever.
cross stitch time.
There were.
Mm.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
yeah, totally 100% worth it.
Oh, I've
Okay,
always wanted to try some of these. I need to order some of these.
Not worth it.
Like the.
Yeah, there were like
plastic. It's
there
not
were
plastic,
like 3 of
but
those
I
in
can't think
there,
of
the
the
hard
word.
plastic ones. I'd like to have some too.
Mhm.
And then there were 2. I forgot the little gingerbread guy because he doesn't. The Christmas tree has a magnet on the back, so you could do like a little needle minder, but it's a threader, Christmas tree threader. You can't see the thread part. And then there's a gingerbread threader.
Oh, cute.
And then Bumble and Ralphie needle minders. And they said it was going to be a mix of new and old floss. I feel like all of these are new, so I have actually no complaints. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 different flosses. I'm going to stand over here to show them because then you can actually see them. There's gingerbread.
Whoa,
That's close up.
Extreme close up.
Extreme close up. Gingerbread. Grinch.
That's an interesting.
It's an interesting Grinch.
It's an
Yeah, but it
interesting
kind of
Grinch.
works because he is not like. I don't know. Yeah.
Sorry.
He's not, like-
Evergreen.
I don't know. I get it.
There, now I think I've got
They're
it.
really
Oh, that's pretty.
Like, I want to do it next year.
Fruitcake.
Fruitcake cookies.
I know we didn't make those this year.
Burberries.
make 'em.
We're gonna make them.
Oh, are you?
We're gonna do it one day next week. Krampus.
Ooh.
I know,
I think you should
right?
give that to me.
No, you got bat wings.
I did get pat
That's
wings.
pretty.
It's
It's not-
amazing.
Sorry, I'm really bad at this from this side. Sugar plum.
That's very pretty.
You can see the colors really well though.
Cindy Lou Who. Oops. There. Sorry, guys.
Little Cindy Lou who is
Cindy
no
Lou
more than
Who.
2.
Silent Night. Jeez, I'm bad at this.
You joining the Flosstube burn?
High Tide.
Ooh, that's pretty.
That's pretty.
That must be one of their normal
That might
ones.
be one of their normal ones. Icicles.
They're all really good.
Right?
Mhm. Really pretty.
Oh, Christmas tree.
Oh, I love that.
Blown glass.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Cranberries.
Why are you so loud?
I don't
You're
know.
blowing air drums out.
Poinsettia.
Ooh, wow.
Ooh, that's really good. Oh, those aren't yours.
Ooh, they're all mine.
So this was 100% totally worth it. If and you,
careful.
I don't care.
Baby, she almost sat on the bird.
And if you don't know, we absolutely love their floss. I absolutely love their floss. So I highly. Oops.
It's really nice to stitch with.
I think I'm getting some of your stuff.
Yeah, it's nice.
It is very nice to stitch with. Truffle Shuffle.
Hey, yo.
Soulmate. Soulmate. Those are yours.
She just grabbed them all.
So if you haven't,
You got me. I thought you got me a rainbow floss. Did you get me a rainbow floss?
if
Maybe
you
I'm
haven't
thinking of Sarah.
visited them,
so.
visit them on Etsy, please.
Yeah, they're really great.
They're really great. Their monthly boxes are really great. And their floss is just wonderful to stitch with. So,
Breach.
I think that's.
Oh, your haul.
I feel like I got something at Cecilia's, but maybe we've already shown that. I don't know.
I don't know what you bought.
I don't know what we've.
I
Well, you
bought
bought
your
the
gifts.
one pattern that I have that I borrowed.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So.
Anyway, so that's it. Next week, we'll have other stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Christmas
We'll
presents.
have finishes and presents.
Finishes and presents.
Treasures.
Okay, plans. I've got lots of plans. I need to get my life together. I don't know what the word I'm looking for. My most current. That's not the word I'm looking for though. Plans. I'm finally going to start my Little House Needleworks hometown holiday extravaganza. I dyed my fabric because I had a piece of fabric flare. I don't remember what it's called, but it was like something.
Like antique.
Yeah, what's
Something.
the gray one? Hazy gray. It's like hazy. I don't know.
I know
Anyway,
which one you're talking about.
I don't remember what it's called.
We don't remember what it's called, but I know. But we all know what she's
And
talking
sometimes
about.
it's printed on the thing, but
Yeah, I don't see
That's
it
not-
on this one.
so, but it was white, and I'm like, what am I thinking? It's winter. There's gonna be snow, and so I dyed it blue.
It's a really good color.
Yeah. So,
It almost
And
looks like a
these-
blue then that's been tea dyed because of that under
Yeah.
printing.
Yeah. these are the flosses, and it's not. I don't think it's all the flosses, but it's enough to get me started. That's a lot of floss. I did this last night.
She'll need the one color that isn't.
Actually, I looked at the first one because I'm starting in the middle, and I'm starting with the Christmas tree lot, and so I looked at it last night and
You have everything.
yeah, took a picture of it
Watch
so I
it.
could
Watch
put
it.
it
You're
into
gonna
my
get
books.
the thread caught.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So that's one of my first plans.
You
My
should-
plan is to start this probably tomorrow on Christmas Day.
Mom made this bag for her a
Yes.
couple years ago. I'm sure we've shown it before, but it's fabulous. I love the quail.
Prairie Schooler. And then my other plans, I'm going to start Humans After All by Clouds Factory because I really enjoyed doing Fabulous Women in History, and it's a very similar pattern. And I'm going to do it on Icy Blue, Zweigart, and I have all the colors, and I've even put them on floss rings. So I just have to start it. So I don't know if that'll be like my New Year start. I don't know. And then I'm also going to do Rebel Stitchers, Women of Honor, and that's what I'm waiting on fabric for. I pulled floss because she doesn't give a DMC conversion, and so I went to, when I was at Michael's, I just like looked at their floss laid out, even though I have a ton of floss.
Yeah.
And I pulled colors that
Well,
I
but
like.
sometimes even though like we have all our floss stored, and so
Yeah, but you can't,
sometimes
like, see
I
it
think
laid out.
you can't see it laid out, and sometimes I think you need to see that, especially when you're picking. You're either switching colors or picking your own colors.
Yeah, so those are 3 gigantic things that I plan to
Plus-
start in the next few weeks. Plus, I'm doing the.
Your mermaid.
Oh yeah, I gotta start my mermaid at some point, but I've got to go through it and look for fabric and find all the old DMC.
Well, and figure out what we're missing.
Yeah. I think that's got to be
Probably
most of the
not
beads.
much.
I hope this is most of the beads.
It is most of the
I was gonna say,
Thank the Lord.
you're not missing much because I feel like there was only 4 water lilies.
Yeah, that were so pretty.
Yeah.
But yeah, my mermaid, and then I'm also going to do Caterpillar Cross Stitches British Isles Adventure, which doesn't start till the end of January.
You have a lot of big plans.
I have to,
no
and all
plans.
like big things. I'm like, what am I thinking?
Yeah, I have no plans.
You're flying by the seat of your pants.
Flying by the seat of my pants. I have not.
Where you go,
thought-
Finn? Bird.
I have not thought about anything. I mean, other than like working on Bloody Mary, I haven't. Actually, what I would like to do is go back and stitch all the things that I've never finished
Yeah.
stitching. Like I would like to say that
I know I thought about doing.
Yeah.
I really thought about doing WhipGo, but I feel like I have so many things I want to start that I can't.
Yeah.
Carrie and I were trying to figure out how we could start our own version of WhipGo and call it a Start Go. But I feel like we'd be starting all the things and never getting back to
finish him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep working on my little polar bear abode, and I may try and go ahead and start the other two. I have Rise of the Resistance from I think it's Forbidden
5Co.
Yeah. 5Co. And it starts on the 26th on Boxing Day, and it's a 12-day advent of Star Wars stitches. And they're like her Marvel patterns. They're small, and you just use one floss on them. So you shut up, Carrie.
But
so
no
you
burn.
get a so you get a pattern and a floss for each day. And I think I'm gonna. She we got one big piece of fabric. And I think I'm going to go ahead and stitch it on one big piece and then try and make a wall hanging out of it. I want to make me one of those books. I have a bunch of Star Wars fabric at home. And so I want to try and make one of those to keep everything in. Other than that, my goals for the new year is to finish my Bird Crush Club because I really want to turn that into a big wall quilt for my bedroom. I want to do the Tiny Modernist Halloween thing, Spooktacular, that I bought last year. And I kind of want to go back and I had talked to Mom and Carrie and Whitney about stitching. Like, we have so many patterns by people that we just love their work, but then we've never stitched one of their patterns. Like, I have a few Teresa Kogets. I've never stitched one. Like these in the rounds. I have like 4 or 5 of them now, and I've never stitched one. So that's my goal, is to kind of maybe once a month pick something small from someone I haven't stitched before. And
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, just, when we first started Flosstube, we kind of did that. We did a designer a month, and so I think that's kind of what I'm going to do, is pick someone each month and stitch something small. And my other goal, now that I've kind of been finishing some things, last night I did some finishes, and it was like, why haven't I been doing this all along? Because this wasn't as hard as I thought it was. Now, mind you, I did some flat fold finishes, and I did a framed finish, so I haven't done like pillows and drums and stuff. But my other goal is to kind of start doing some of my own finishing, so I'm sure Mom will be happy to hear that. So those are my plans so far. I just have to put them down somewhere. I got the Witchy Stitcher Deluxe Planner, and I had planned on just using it on my iPad, but I went ahead and printed a copy, and I think I'm going to put it in one of my Happy Planners, and that way I kind of have it maybe more in front of me. Yeah.
All right. So I think that's probably it for cross stitch. So we'll do like an abbreviated media corner, what we're reading, watching, or listening to. So if you don't want to hear that, well, I mean, I've watched a lot, but it's been so long that I won't remember.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you don't want to hear all that, you can hit the road. We won't take it personally, believe me, because we've rambled a lot. So, but if you do want to hear that, it's gonna start now. Listening to. I haven't really been listening. I mean, I have been listening to stuff, but I listen to the same stuff like Pod Save America and Sisters-in-Law, and I've been listening to a lot of that. And then I did listen to. It's an older podcast, and I think there was only one season, and I don't think there's probably going to be another one because I think it was in 2020. It's called Fierce, and it's each episode is a different woman from history, and like there's a Madam C.J. Walker one, and Dorothy Arzner, who was a director in the early days of Hollywood. Anyway, yeah, I really enjoy it, and I think it's from like the Tribeca podcast channel or something, but I think they only did one season.
Oh,
which is a
that's
bummer.
too bad.
Ain't that how it always goes? And then reading, I wanted to read a mystery, and I couldn't figure out what I wanted to read, and so I decided to go back and read randomly, I don't know why it popped in my head, the first Patricia Cornwell book. We read those, I think my mom and I read those, it's been 25 years. I mean, that book came out a long time ago. And so I read the first one, and then I kept going. I read the second one, and so now I've gotten the third one from the library, but I have not been reading that much.
Is she the one that writes the Tempest, the Bones?
No, that is Kathy Reichs.
Kathy Reichs, yeah.
Those are Kay Scarpetta. She's like a
Oh, that's it. Okay.
medical examiner from Virginia. And I guess she's still writing them. I mean, I think she's up to like book 26, so we'll see how long I stick with it. Your thing went black again. Our crazy screen.
We know it's still recording.
And then I've been watching a lot of Criminal Minds. I watched a bunch of Christmas movies. Not a bunch, but I watched the Guardians special on Disney Plus, which was super cute. I watched Spirited.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I did like it. It was cute. I watched The Holiday last night. We were listening to Bing Crosby yesterday, so then I wanted to watch the American Masters Bing Crosby Rediscovered, so I watched that last night because I'm a nerd. And I started Jack Ryan because season 3 is finally up, and I love that show. But I'm only like 3 episodes in, which I'm not mad about because I don't want to binge it and then, I watched a bunch of like old bad movies the other day. I watched Cliffhanger.
Oh my gosh, yes.
With Sylvester Stallone, and then that made me want to watch Daylight, which Cliffhanger is a better movie than Daylight. Daylight was not great.
Yeah.
And then I watched, what did I watch? Oh, Eastern Promises with Viggo Mortensen. Have you seen that one?
I've seen that one.
Oh, you'd like that. And then it like recommends other stuff when you're done, and so then I watched Munich, which I watch probably once every couple of years. It's a really good movie. And
Carrie likes things that are uplifting.
yeah, I like the really uplifting movies. Yeah, I don't know. That's probably it. I'm trying to think if I watched other Christmas stuff, but I'm sure I did.
I'm not reading or listening to anything. I watched Spirited. I watched the Guardians Christmas special. I watched The Santa Clauses, which is Tim Allen's series off the Santa Claus movies.
Yeah, Carrie Maiden watched it. She really liked it.
Yeah, it was good. When we were supposed to get this massive snowstorm, I watched The Day After Tomorrow, Snowmageddon, which is a bad sci-fi movie.
I like to prep yourself.
Ice Twisters, which is another great one.
That's
Ice Catastrophe was
Ice Twister would be terrifying.
Yeah, I was ready for a massive.
There's nothing more Missouri than an Ice Twister.
It really isn't.
It's the best movie.
Yeah, we were supposed to get originally. It was like 5 to 8 inches,
Yeah.
and then it was like
then it was like 4 to 6, and then it was like 1 to 3.
Yeah, I think we got 2.
I think we got 2. I think we came out with 2.
I was disaster movie prepared, but
You were.
no. So I think that's pretty much all of it.
I was not disaster movie prepared. I've just been listening to my normal podcasts whenever there's a new one on. A couple of Graveyard Tales, The Strange and Unexplained. Which now that I know there's a Strange and Unusual, I really get mixed up. I downloaded a book on Sora, and I read a book last year called Skunk and Badger, and this is the second one in the series, and it's called Egg Marks the Spot, and it's really cute. It's a cute book. If you have like I don't know, 2nd or 3rd grade reader who likes to read about animals that act like humans, I would highly recommend them. It's by Amy Timberlake. They're really good. They're very reminiscent of the Frog and Toad books. A little bit more involved.
Yeah.
But, not really an I can read book, but they're just really sweet. So on top of that sweet book, I've been watching a lot of Criminal Minds. A lot of Bob's Burgers. I have not watched anything new. I did watch the Guardians Christmas special. It was really cute. I love the Groot in that one. But I have saved up things like Wednesday.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
There's a couple of the Star Wars, like I never watched Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I haven't watched Andor. So I'm saving those up for like my Star Wars stitching. And then I'm just saving Wednesday up for just a day where I can absolutely sit and do nothing else but watch Wednesday.
Yeah. Wade said it was really good, which surprised me.
Several people have said that. Like several people were shocked I hadn't watched it yet. So I was like, okay, yeah, I need to get on board. So I think Tuesday we're not doing. I think I had blocked off Tuesday to not do anything or talk to any of these people.
Well, we were lucky because we did get the snow, and so we really did.
Yeah.
We were really lazy. Thursday, and then Sarah and I got out yesterday, but not for very long.
Not for very long. And that really, it forced me to get the things sewn that I wanted to get sewn for everybody. And so now I can kind of sit back I want to sew my Star Wars book, but I got to get more interfacing for that one. That's it.
All right.
I know there's other stuff I watched, but
Oh yeah, I mean, we're
Criminal
always
Minds and Bob's
watching
Burgers
stuff.
stick in my head the most. So
We're always watching something.
we are gonna watch.
Whitney's never seen Scrooge.
Yeah, Whitney's never seen Scrooge.
With Bill Murray.
So we're gonna watch Scrooge today,
Like,
and then what's the
what?
one we're gonna rent?
Violent Night.
Violent Night.
with David Harbour. from
Yeah.
Stranger
Which
Things.
I heard if you like Krampus, you'll like it.
Well,
So,
we're in because we like
we're
Krampus.
in. Yeah.
With Sheriff Hopper.
Yeah, it was so cold yesterday we didn't even go. There was a hockey game, and even my dad was like, I think I'm going to skip that one.
He told me, like, he had told us, we
It's
went to a
cool.
game Wednesday night, and we left early because Carrie was off last Friday. I wasn't done until Wednesday. And I was just so tired. I mean, if any of you know, teaching, I mean, you talk about tired, like, there's no tired like beginning of the school year tired. There's no tired like the end of the school. There is no tired like having to keep teaching when the rest of your teacher friends are on break. And so we went to the game, and Dad, like at the game, mentioned, I don't know if I'm going to come Friday night. So if, like, Whitney wants the ticket. And so we were like, well, we don't think we'll get it.
Right? It was cold.
So he called me yesterday morning about 10:30 and said, well, my ticket's laying here if you want to come get it. And I go, we're not going to. He goes, well, I'm not going to the game.
It's cold.
So,
and it looked like it was pretty dead. From
And
the...
it was ugly sweater night, so it kind of, I think it would have
Yeah,
been,
and we
it would have been a
won.
game we would have enjoyed, but none of us wanted to get out, so
It was cold.
it was cold. I mean, I took trash out last night, and I was like, oh, that was stupid. I should have sat that in the garage and left it. So
We're not built. We're not built for this.
No.
We look like
we
Har-
look like
hardy ladies, sturdy
and,
gals.
and we are sturdy gals, but really we're more built for, like, Carrie and I
For
are
Florida.
definitely more built for Florida humidity than we are for Missouri winters.
No,
True that.
I'm more built for winter.
Yeah, she's
My-
built for winter, but
My
she's
body
a freak.
appreciates winter more than it does the humidity.
Well, that's true. That's right. It helps you. It helps you.
It does help
But
me.
she's
yeah,
It's crazy.
hi.
All right, we're gonna go because Vern's probably gonna jump up in the middle of the table any
Well,
minute.
and I
'cause we're
gotta-
ignoring her.
I gotta get Dad's brownies made. We gotta go get celery so Mom can finish the potato salad. We gotta go buy brisket. We have stuff to do
we're gonna be those crazy people out on Christmas Eve.
because we're stupid.
Anyway, so we will let you go. I hope if you celebrate that you have a Merry Christmas, or just Happy Holidays.
Just enjoy
Just
time.
enjoy life.
And just enjoy time with
And-
your friends and family and strangers and pets.
To
and
all of you
plants.
that got way worse weather than us, we're so sorry.
We're so sorry.
Yeah.
because
And we're sorry that we're
complaining
whining
about 2
about
inches of
this.
snow.
I mean, we're whining about 2 inches of snow.
Some people's like
And-
actual temperatures -27.
Yeah,
and we're
like our
"Mm."
wind chill was, like -30, and then up north there's someone who's like their real temperature was like -30. And so,
Yeah,
we're
so-
down here whining,
But it's hard for us.
but that's what we do. We're
Yeah.
whining.
we have
There
to
she
go.
is.
All right, so
Say
we're gonna
hi,
let you
Vern.
go.
Oh, there's Vern's butt.
And we will try to film again next week since it's been so long, and we can show like any Christmas gifts or stuff that we get. So have a good holiday, and we will.
We had talked about maybe doing Google Hangout. If anyone knows,
Hey, get down, Vern.
okay, so Zoom is too expensive. We don't want to spend $200 a year on Zoom.
Right.
If anyone knows like a cheap way for us when we're not together, we used to Zoom and record it, and now we don't because we don't want to pay for it. But if anyone knows a cheap way, because we're cheap, let us know. Just hit us up in the comments.
Yeah,
so that
like
we
if
can
we can
still
record,
when we're
like,
not together.
can you record a FaceTime? Can you record a Facebook Meet? Can you record a Google Meet?
Yeah, what can you do? What can you do?
I guess Skype, but I don't know if
I guess
Skype
we could
costs.
Skype, but we don't know about Skype either because we're not,
We're not techie.
we were freeloading.
Yeah,
So-
well, I mean, everybody was though. Like it was free for so long,
Yeah.
and then like it
Yeah.
was those glory days of quarantine.
The
when
glory-
everybody's like, here's your streaming.
Here you go. Here's all the free stuff for you
Yeah.
to use. And now they want us to pay for it.
Yeah.
Whatever, jerks. So anyway, that was
All right.
it. We're really
And
going.
we will see you next time. See you real soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Gotta figure out how to turn it off.
We just talk.
Okay.
Awkward wave. Where's
All
your
right, we're still
cursor?
awkward waving. Hold on, I
It's
can't
over
find
on
my
that
cursor. I can't. I still can't find. Oh, they're
Oh,
getting
Lord.
closer.